get up. Since he's not doing it, I'm going to do it.
You going to do it?
I look like Elaine, don't I? What is it that she does?
She does it.
We are live on a Saturday morning, and all we've had is coffee. Have you had yours? September the 6th at 8:02 a.m.
It's September 6th already?
Yeah, isn't that something?
Goodness gracious.
When I looked at the date, I thought, oh my goodness, this month is gone.
Already.
Yeah, if you get you some pumpkin spice coffee that Ryan made, is special for the season. It'll make you
do that. It is back.
It is back.
Yes.
It is decaffeinated. However, we have had caffeinated this morning. It makes you do like Elaine. It is limited supply. So yeah, coffee makes you happy. Makes us happy.
Makes us happy.
Make you happy too.
Mm-hmm. Woo. Well, good morning on this Saturday.
Yep. Sorry we weren't here on Tuesday.
Yes.
We had planned to be, y'all, and things just got away from us. Time got away.
Well, you were going to get the boxes and thought you was going to be back in time and didn't work out.
I got back in time and we unloaded the boxes, but then I had to go back to Birmingham and return the truck off that we rented to go get the boxes. So that's where the time got away from us. I could have done an after hours drop, but I told Jason, I just feel more comfortable talking to a person, and they closed at 5:00. So then I got in traffic. So here we are.
Well, you didn't want them to come back and say, well, you didn't turn this back in time.
Well, I looked at the paperwork because I thought, we'll just do the live and then I'll go turn it in after hours. And on the paperwork, it said time dropped off, mileage, fuel, full. I thought, I won't be there. I need to go over this with them. So I got there in time and we missed the live and we apologize.
We do apologize.
And
for those, because it never fails, if we don't do a live, then we'll start getting emails and messages.
Are y'all okay?
Is everything okay? Everything. We always let you know ahead of time. So you can go to any of our social media pages, Facebook, X, Instagram,
whatever that is.
And on our YouTube pages. So if you go to the YouTube community page,
you just have to type it in, look, because it'll be posted.
It will be posted there that we are going to not have a live that day.
That's right.
Yep.
But we appreciate each and every one of you being concerned. It's just that, oh my goodness, somebody said that they had some cinnamon rolls. Homemade cinnamon rolls in the oven.
Yes.
I can smell them. Can you? It'd be
good with that coffee, wouldn't it?
You know how you think of something hard enough and you can smell it? I'm just going to smell my pumpkin spice instead. It's not a cinnamon roll, but it's pretty good. It's pretty good. Just a subtle flavor. Anyway, I don't dream of cinnamon rolls.
It does sound good.
I've never made a homemade cinnamon roll in my life.
The last time I've had a homemade cinnamon roll.
I can, in Alaska.
That's right.
In Alaska.
And it was good.
That bakery was phenomenal.
I liked it because it wasn't overly sweet.
That's right.
It was just the right amount of sweetness. It wasn't so sugary.
Kind of like this pumpkin spice coffee.
It wasn't so bad.
Subtle. Just a subtle flavor, Never made any homemade cinnamon rolls. My goodness. And I have to say, I don't know that I'm ever going to have time in my life to make homemade cinnamon rolls.
Yeah.
I commend those that do, if that's your thing.
Right.
But I got to go. I got to be outside. I got to be moving. One day, though, when my body tells me Edgar, our new addition, the black cat that belongs to Mary Carl, is up here and he is going like this.
He's on the prowl.
He thinks he's going to jump and sneak up on Holly. He'll be here before the live's over. And those of you that did not get to see him on last Saturday's live will probably get to see him this Saturday.
Mm-hmm. I'm sure.
But I don't know if I'll ever slow down. I saw Snow White slow down enough to, if it snows, I can make some cinnamon rolls.
That's right.
Anyway, I see a lot of comments wanting to know how your finger's doing, Jason.
Oh,
So you gotta show the other one. That's no comparison.
It
show the other pointer. Y'all see the difference? The top one and the bottom one?
If it's better, it's slightly better, but today will be. It hadn't even been 48 hours yet.
That's right.
So
initially, when he took the first one, probably 4 or 5 hours later, he thought he was a little bit better, and I think it was a mental thing. I think it was just like me smelling those cinnamon rolls just now.
I will say this: the entire time, it's been a roller coaster. So that's why it's never thrown up a red flag, because it will come and go. It'll get worse than
not the swelling. The swelling stays.
Right. Uh-oh. Sorry, y'all. But yeah, it'll get worse. It'll get better and worse, better and worse. So that's why it's been, anyways, that's why it's been such a. Well, I didn't go to the doctor to start with, because it will, for a day or so, it seems like it's fine.
You think it's better,
and I think it's better, and then the next time or the next 2 days, it's stiff and swollen, or all that kind of good stuff. So, anyways, this morning I took the 4th one, so I'm hoping by this evening I'll start seeing some. And I read about it. I read it. I told you it said anywhere from 3 to 4 days before you start seeing results on it. So.
And some people were saying you could take Tylenol. Well, Jason only has one kidney. Of course, limited amount of Tylenol is not going to hurt him, but his doctor does not want him to take Tylenol unless he has to. So, just trying to do the best he can without taking it every 4 hours and getting too much in his system.
That's right.
Natural remedies, and he's going to get better. He's going to get better. He better get better by Monday, or else
the next step.
Well, I know what the next step is. Okay, so Monday I have an appointment with my finger doctor. Do y'all want to see how straight I am this morning? I do not know why, but this morning I'm straight. I won't be this afternoon.
Yep.
So my appointment is Monday afternoon. You can go with me, and we can have it surgically removed.
I guess look how swollen it is. Look at that.
It is amazing. It's almost like mine. Look.
It is very similar.
Well, I can't even get mine in the camera, but you can see how big mine is compared to my other one. It'll always be that way.
Very similar.
And yes, I have 2 rings on. I found one on the table the other day, and I went to go put it up, and I stuck it on my finger. And here's Edgar. Good morning, Edgar. Thanks for coming to show everybody your beautiful self this morning. And he will go away just like that.
He's not going.
Uh-oh.
He's not going to sit still.
There he goes now.
Yep.
But I have two wedding rings on.
You like me and my sunglasses.
2 pair of sunglasses.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So he's gonna get better.
I'm gonna be fine. It just, you hear of things every now and then. Somebody, I don't know, as a kid, if you get something in you, it could get infected, and I've never had anything infect. Never had a splinter, and I'm telling you how many splinters I've gotten over the years. Nothing, absolutely nothing.
No infections ever.
Never.
Never.
Never. I can't tell you how many times I've gotten stuck with a rose thorn.
Yeah, and it's never turned into anything.
Never.
And actually, for the longest time, you weren't relating the thorn being the culprit.
Mm-mm.
And finally.
I wasn't, because it went away. It went away, and then,
you just forget about it.
And I forgot about it. And, it had been a few weeks after I had it before it kind of came back. And when it came back, I had forgotten all about the whole rose situation, because it was such a common, just everyday thing that I told you that I thought I had gout.
Yeah.
Or I was getting arthritis in that finger.
I kept thinking, when he kept saying he thought it was arthritis, I was like, Jason, I don't think it's arthritis in just one finger. I mean, I know of that trigger finger thing or whatever, and also carpal tunnel where you, but this was one finger, and I couldn't figure it. What is on your thumb anyway?
Oh, marker.
some marker.
Magic marker.
One
I didn't know
day,
what it was.
one
either.
day, my black thumb is gonna be gone.
Everybody's saying that the older you get,
Oh
a
yeah,
lot more stuff like this can happen.
I saw Catherine say that, and Catherine
lot
had
of
a
people.
birthday this week, so she knows what it feels like to be a year
She
older.
does.
'Cause
45.
she had a birthday. She got
Mhm.
older. We don't do that around here. We don't get older. We go backwards.
Yep.
Sorry, Catherine. I see people saying they love my shirt. This is my most favorite shirt of all time.
It is. You like it a lot.
They're very. I don't say that with every launch. I try not to.
Mm-hmm.
But Jacqueline creates some clever products, and this is my favorite. It says, "Love is a four-legged word." So, of course, it's on the website. If y'all are interested, go check it out. And Jason has one that was created kind of more so for him. I mean, it's for everybody, but this is his truck.
The truck, and it got Holly on it too.
And a horse.
Jesse. And a horse. And Bramble.
Let me see that horse. Oh, that's Willie. That's not Reska. That's Willie. Willie has white. Reska doesn't.
So, yeah, we got some new fall stuff over there on the website, including Ryan's pumpkin spice.
It'll make you dance like Elaine. Got to do those thumbs back.
And there's some new things on there, so be sure to check that out. What's that?
I wrote it down. And Rachel made some of those summer Sammys, which are freeze-dried ice cream sandwiches. Mm-hmm. There was 57 left this morning. So once those are gone, there will not be any more. So I had some people that reached out to me asking me, would we have any more? And this is it, y'all. Once those are gone, there won't be any more.
That's right.
Because there's summer Sammys. And at the 22nd of September, we're out of summer. We'll be into fall.
We'll be into fall, and I am welcoming it. Welcome. Is that how you say that? Welcoming it.
Hear the word, Smith. You tell me.
Welcoming in it.
That was a mouthful.
Oh, with open arms.
Okay.
Open arms.
Catherine just told me a little bit ago that the high tomorrow is only going to be in the lower 80s.
Well, yesterday, so the weatherman said Thursday and Friday, and especially Friday, was going to be rough.
Shows 85.
And then it was going to start going back down again. So glad to see it.
Yesterday, Mary Carl and I went on a little trip because Mr. George came over to help Jason with the Volkswagen. So that means, Mary Carl and I get to do something probably away from the farm. And we did. We went up to Birmingham and spent the day. And I looked at the temperature on my car and it said 98 degrees. So yesterday was hopefully the last hottest day. The last hottest day.
Hopefully, but I will say this. Me and George working on termite in the barn wasn't as bad as it has been.
Well,
I think the humidity lower?
I don't know because
and it may be because I got it moved under that big fan too.
Maybe. I don't know because it was hot. It was hot.
Yeah, I'm not saying it wasn't hot.
Every time she and I got out of the car and, walked from point A to point B, we were soaking wet again.
Yeah. It was hot now, but it wasn't. No, he's behind the couch.
No, he's over here.
Okay. But it was not as hot as it has been to me.
Well, maybe the humidity was lower, but I hope it was the last hottest day. I really do. So, I want to know how many of you guys are planning to come to the Petals from the Past event, September the 20th. I hope it's going to be cool then.
Yeah, I hope to. I talked to Shelly at Petals, which is Jason Powell's wife, that owns Petals, him and her, and I talked to her, and that's what we were both saying and hoping that it's going to be cooler on that day.
September 20th, that's kind of hit or miss. It could be 98 or it could be 78.
We said the same thing.
It's and it could be a tropical storm. You just never know what the weather's going to be.
Well, I tell you, I got a new plant that I am going to plant on our farm.
What?
And
I know what it is.
I bet you don't.
Mexican sunflower.
No, I do Mexican sunflowers. I do, but this is something I really want. I don't think you've ever noticed it because I didn't know this. I learned this while I was sitting there talking to Jason because we were all three sitting there.
4, Mary Carl too.
It was just me, her, and Jason.
Oh, okay. Mary Carl had gone on.
No, me, Mary Carl, and Jason.
Oh.
Shelly had gone on. And so when you walked into the parterre garden, which is the side garden, you could smell something amazing. And me and Mary Carl could not figure out what it was.
Something smelly right now.
And then Mary Carl figured it out. She said, Daddy, it's this tree. And so you ever noticed on the side entrance, there's 2 big trees that go up the stairs into petals.
On the front or on the back?
This is on the side.
Oh, yeah.
Well, those 2 trees are tea olives.
Oh.
And it's one of the oldest varieties dating back to the early 1700s. And so it gets about, I say it's about 15, 20 foot tall, and that's it. And they've trimmed it up and grown it like a tree, but it's got multiple canes. It will look like if you let a camellia
grow into a tree.
Yeah. And so they got it trimmed up, and he said this was one of the first things they planted there. It was almost, I forget how long Petals has been there. It's been there a long time. Petals has been there for, is it 30 years?
Well, Dr. Powell, who is Jason's dad, and his wife, Miss Gwen, created Petals.
Jason created Petals from Past.
I thought Dr. Artie did.
No, Jason hired his daddy from Auburn.
Okay.
After his daddy retired. No, that's all Jason.
I thought his daddy had that place.
That's Jason's dream. Jason bought that from oh gosh, it used to be the fruit orchard there. The
Mountain View Orchards?
The Durbins. That was the plum.
That's right.
That's where Durbins had their plums.
That's right.
And Jason worked for Durbins.
That's right.
And they sold him and financed him that property.
Okay, that's
to get him going.
That's right.
But it was unreal, the smell of this. And he said this is one of the earliest varieties. So it does get tall and you can grow it like a tree. And that's what I wanted to do. He said, but when he planted it, of course they were little. He said he planted way too close to me. Go there. If y'all do go, you'll see it. It's crushed the gutters. The gutters are crushed and all that. But of course he can't tear it down. But smells amazing. He said, here's the cool thing about this variety. And I don't know if this is all varieties, but it was this variety. He said, anytime the temperature changes 10 degrees, it blooms.
That's the only time it blooms?
He said, of course, we've been real hot and we had that drop and we've been in the 80s.
Right.
So that's why it's blooming.
Oh.
Same thing in the winter. So if it's real cool and we get a little warm spell, it's 10 degrees warmer, it blooms.
Wowzers.
So it's really,
all right.
Really cool.
So September 20th, we want it to drop 10 degrees. We don't want it to raise 10 degrees.
We want it to drop 10 degrees and so it can bloom and you guys can smell it.
Yes. Yes, we do.
But it smelled absolutely amazing. And it's still pretty right there. I mean, our gardens look horrible here.
Yeah.
Because it's so hot. When those dog days of summer hit, y'all, and I was telling Shelly this. I said, you know, I cannot get motivated to go out there and garden. It's so hot.
It's just miserable.
It's miserable. The insects are in full force. Weeds are coming out everywhere. It's just, and Greg Key tells me that me and him talk about it almost every year. When it
from Hoss Tools,
when it gets around August, that's when our summer garden is done here. You know, you just don't want to do it anymore. And
and my sip.
So we were talking about that too, but Petals is still beautiful. And the reason why is because they just got things planted that they know when, you know, the Mexican sunflowers, and then the Mexican petunias, they're all just blowing and going right now. And I don't have any.
Well, he planted in succession, so he would always have something that you know would catch your attention and make you say, "What is that wonderful smell?" or "What is that beautiful purple flower?" And brilliant in my opinion to plant that way. There's never been a time that we haven't been and something catches our eye.
Yeah,
and it's always something we didn't see the time we were there before.
Yeah.
That's what's so great about that nursery.
It is.
I can't tell you how many times we've been. We're 30 miles from there now. So we make much more frequent visits than we used to. And every time we go, we notice something different.
Yep.
So it's, you know, it's kind of like you go to that restaurant for the first time and it's the best food you've ever eaten. Then the next time you go, you notice something that you didn't see the last time.
Right.
It's just an experience.
It is. It is a beautiful. It's more than a nursery. That's what I always tell everybody.
You don't have to purchase anything.
No. And there's been many times that we've gone just to walk around to get inspiration.
Yeah.
It's unreal. It's so beautiful.
They've definitely created something special over there, and we're just I see posts up from time to time saying, where's a good nursery in Alabama? And this will be like on North Alabama Post. We're kind of central Alabama. And everybody suggests going to Petals from the Past.
They do.
It's, in my opinion, the best nursery in Alabama. Of course, I haven't visited everywhere, but
it's pretty awesome.
Well, your buddy, Destin
love Petals. And he's doing a big
that was what I was about to say.
The Texas garden guy. He's doing a big, huge, he's taking time off to travel back over here for the Petals event. And he's hitting all these nurseries in between Petals in Texas, and he's going to do these videos on them. He did it last year too.
Yep, and he's documenting it all.
So if that's something you like, be sure to check that out.
Yep, Texas garden guy Destin is very knowledgeable, and especially about growing gardens in small spaces.
Very small spaces.
A lot of us don't have. Michael Key's coming and bringing his mama, Miss Clara.
What's up, Stony Ridge?
Hey, everybody. Michael, I'm glad that you're coming, and I'm glad your mama's coming with you.
Yep.
So I hope that everybody is able to attend that wants to. And my friend, Miss Jamie from Suits to Boots
will be coming
as well. So I get to do some, well, I don't know how much catching up we'll get to do. I'm sure she'll be busy meeting you guys, as will we, but I'm glad she's coming.
Yep.
I'm glad she's
definitely coming. And appreciate that. Stony Ridge, appreciate you, buddy.
Yep. So on our trip to Tennessee, Mary Carl went with me, and let me just show y'all. Let me just show you a quick little. It'd probably be easier if I go here.
You think?
I think
Brooke and technology.
Oh no, I got it going on. This is not what I wanted to see. This is not what I wanted to show y'all, but this is me driving. It's a glare, isn't it? This is me driving my big rig. And I must tell y'all, I have to make another trip to Tennessee in the big truck, but it just about beat me to death. There was a video. How do I sort the videos?
Go all the way down, and it should say videos.
We
only got 1,000 videos.
Oh, hush. So I'm going to turn the volume all the way down, but y'all can see me. Look at me bouncing. And I'm not bouncing. This is just the drive. Mary Carl was videoing me.
Oh my goodness.
Because that thing just about got the best of me. So I made the trip.
That's
and
hilarious.
We went into a Western Sizzler up in Tennessee. Mary Carl and I did. And it was a good place to park. There's not many places to park that I could park this big truck long ways. And so it was a good place. And I go in there, and I must say, I have not been, I don't know if I've ever been in a Western Sizzler.
I've been in a Sizzler.
This was a Western
Sizzler. But not a Western Sizzler.
So we go in, and there's like, it's like one of those metal bar things, like the Piccadilly.
Yeah.
Used to have, you go through the line and whatever. So you can select to eat off the buffet, or you can order off the menu. And they had all these numbers up there.
Kind of like Quincy's used to be too. Go ahead.
I remember sitting down and ordering at Quincy's.
You don't remember? I remember when you first walked in, you took the left and you had the little thing you slid your tray on.
Yeah, but it wasn't like that.
Okay.
It was. Anyway.
Yep.
So we're in line. We're trying to figure out if we want the buffet or if we're going to order off the menu. This lady comes up behind me and she says, "Excuse me." And I turned around and I said, "Yes." And she said, "Are you Farmer Jason's wife?" And she's holding a little child, and the little child's resting on her shoulder. And I said, "I am." And she said, "I'm sorry to bother you, but I thought you were." And so she tells the little child, she says, "Look, it's Farmer Jason's wife." And he turns around and he's like, and she said, "He just woke up from his nap." And I said, "Well, hey, I'm Farmer Jason's wife. I'll be sure to tell Farmer Jason you said hello." And he goes back down on his mama's shoulder. But I could not believe, here I was in Tennessee at Farmer a Western Jason's Sizzler, wife. And somebody says, "Are you
Farmer Jason's wife?"
I see somebody says Western Sizzling.
Oh, Western Sizzling.
Is that what it is instead of Western Sizzler?
I
don't know. I just ate there. It was pretty good too.
It's Western Sizzling.
But needless to say, I was kind of floored to know I was up in Tennessee and somebody knew who Farmer Jason's wife was.
That's funny.
I thought you were.
That's funny. Farmer Jason's wife. When you told me that, I knew immediately it was going to be child related because of the.
I don't know how she knew who I was though.
Well, I think what happens is that
it's a crossover.
They find the kids' video and then they realize that we have the other channel or other channels, and they migrate over. And so, they just consume as much as they can. So that's how it happens. That's how Lane Shark.
Yeah, you're right. Yeah. You're right.
Mm-hmm.
And that's what I figured. I figured, Coghill Farm Kids and then Farmer Jason. I don't know.
Which I changed the name to Farmer Jason.
You did. And that's because that's how the kids relate.
Well, I changed the name of Farmer Jason because I thought nobody out there has a kids, channel or kids Farmer Jason, and I was
Joseph. Thank you so much.
Wrong. Yeah, thank you, Joseph. I was wrong. There is a kids channel, Farmer Jason, and he does music and stuff like that.
For real?
Yes, because I went to go buy farmerjason.com and he already has it.
Whoa.
And does these little tours and stuff.
Of his farm?
No, like concerts. Little kids concerts and things.
Overalls. I'll sing.
I was like,
if you play the guitar.
I should have did a little more research on that.
Yeah, maybe so.
God never thought in me in years.
There would be another
kids related Farmer Jason that was, that was.
Well, it could be Farmer Jason Smith.
Figure it out.
Farmer Jason Smith. Farmer Jason and his wife.
Yeah.
There we go.
Somebody said my grandson calls you Farmer Brooke on the orange tractor.
Okay. I would have really fell out if she would have said, "Are you Farmer Brooke?" I would have said, "Most days I am." This day I'm truck driver Brooke.
Truck driver Brooke.
Wear many hats. Many hats. But the trip was successful to Tennessee and back. And yes, just breaking in. I tell you, I told y'all I thought I missed my calling. As for being able to drive a 18-wheeler, and I don't think I could do it now. I really don't. I mean, it just takes, I'm sure as time goes on, you settle in, but it takes so much out of you.
Yeah.
Because you have to be so, not that I'm not attentive when I drive my car.
Right.
But you have to be much more attentive. So
it's different. Listen, I completely understand because I'm telling you right now.
It takes it out of you.
When I bought Bobby C and drove back with Bobby C,
yes.
That thing weighs 10,500 pounds with no fuel in it. So it had fuel. So let's just say it weighed around 11,000 pounds. Hauling 11,000 pounds.
1 hour.
Even though I got a 3/4 ton fit, my truck can handle it, everything is a totally different animal. Besides pulling
a trailer, an empty trailer,
or even bales of hay, because your stopping radius is way different than it is when you don't have anything or less weight back there, because that thing will push you. And so, you're way more attentive. At least I was. I mean, I was looking way far ahead. When I got back home, I was exhausted.
Well, it was 3.5 hours there and 3.5 hours back. And then I had to go to Birmingham to drop the truck back off.
Yeah.
So that was 8 hours worth of driving in a day. And I must say, it's just concentrating and driving something that you don't normally drive. I'm sure you'd settle in eventually. While we're driving, there's an 18-wheeler that goes past us, and he's got a load of stuff. I don't know what it was. It was like some kind of metal and stuff. And it's on an open bed trailer. Well, the last little section of his truck had 2 straps over, and both straps were undone. Both straps were undone.
He probably got pulled over.
Well, and every little bit he went, I could see that stuff shifting further and further back. So Mary Carl gets a floor mat out. It's one of those, your truck is clean, or thank you for renting with us. And she writes on it, you're about to lose your load.
And she put it in the window?
She puts it in the window. And the next thing we know is he starts slowing down.
Oh, good.
So I hope he pulled over and got that load strap, because that last bit was not strapped by the front. It was totally separate. And those 2 straps were both off. And he was about to lose it.
Well, Mary Carl was pretty smart.
Well, her mama had something to do with it, but she was like, Mom, I don't have anything to write on. And I said, get that floor mat right there, because somebody could lose their life if that load comes off.
Yeah. Yeah.
And so luckily we hope he pulled over, because he didn't know it. I mean, he definitely. Can you bring your dog to the event at Pedals? Yes. As long as it is leashed and as long as you clean up after your dog.
It's pet friendly over there.
It is pet friendly. It's all outside. And now there are areas that you cannot take your dog. It says no pets allowed.
Yep.
Like the blackberries and the blueberries and the fruit trees. They don't want you fertilizing those with your animal. So
Zach from Head Family Farm said he did an 18-wheeler simulator.
Really?
And he said he don't think he could drive 18-wheeler.
Well, this is as close as you can get to an 18-wheeler.
Yeah, it's pretty cool. I will say this: after hauling Bobby C here, my total mindset has changed when it comes to trucks pulling things heavy, because you don't think anything about it. You weave in and out of traffic on the interstate, or you stop suddenly or whatever. I'm telling y'all, those
they can't stop.
They cannot stop like we can in a car at all. I mean, that weight takes a lot longer to stop, and I
respect them. I really do.
Sweating when I got. I mean, because a car pulled out in front of me. When I first got on there, and I thought I could stop because I got trailer brakes there. I thought I can stop regularly. And I learned real quick I could not stop regularly. When that car pulled out in front of me and I hit the brakes, and I was thinking I could slow down. And no, it kept pushing me towards that car, even though my brakes were applied.
Yeah, and you had trailer brakes too.
Yeah, and I got over in the other lane. And that's when I said, oh my, it scared me. And I was like, from this point forward, you're looking ahead all the time because you're anticipating something and you want to go ahead and hit those brakes. So, yeah.
Yeah. I told Mary Carl, I said, after we get these skillets and we get back from Tennessee, I'm not renting this truck again. And you know what she said? Yeah, right, Mama. He'll be like, hey, we need to go up to Tennessee and we need to pick up so-and-so. I said, I'm telling you, I can't do it again. It takes too much out of me. It just takes too much out of me. It just takes days to recover from something like that. It's your body.
Yep.
And your mind. I woke up the next morning. I was like, why am I hurting all over? And I know it's because I was tense.
Yeah, it is.
I was tense and I was just trying to, no, I ain't. I am not getting no kind of license. I'm not doing it again. And you know what's crazy to me is you can rent those. It shouldn't be legal.
It's big.
You can rent a 26-foot truck.
It's big.
That when you mash your seat, it goes and lets it. Edgar's sitting beside me. He's like, "What do you do?" You can let the air up and down. It's as close as you can get to an 18-wheeler. You can rent it without a CDL. All you got to have is a regular business account.
Yeah.
That's all you got to have.
It.
And it ought not be illegal. It ought not because, my mama don't need to be driving that truck. I can tell you that.
Yep.
And I'm not knocking my mama by all means, but she could go rent it.
Yeah, that's true.
But you don't want to meet her on the road. I'm telling you. But I mean, I'm comfortable driving it. I'm not saying I'm not comfortable driving it. If I wasn't confident, I'm not comfortable.
Right.
I wouldn't rent it. But it doesn't mean it doesn't take a lot out of me.
It does.
I can drive an RV. I can drive an RV with no problem. This thing beat the daylights out of me.
And it's got the suspension seats.
It does. It had air ride, but I mean, looking over at me, Carl, she's doing like this, and we can't conversate with each other because it was so loud. And I sent who was it? I don't know. Maybe Mary Carl and I sent each other a video after we got home, and she was like, "Why are we yelling?" I think because we couldn't hear each other. We could not hear each other.
Yep.
So be respectful of truck drivers.
Absolutely. I'm telling you, because you don't think anything about it because, we all drive our little, regular vehicles.
That's right.
When,
you think you can get over in front of one and then turn real quick. Don't do that.
Don't do it.
Wait.
Yeah. It's tough. It's really tough. I want to mention this before I forget.
What's that?
And that is the Hoss Tool Sweepstakes, where they're giving away that side-by-side.
Yep.
And I'm talking about that is a Can-Am. No, it's a Polaris.
Yeah,
it's a Polaris. Sorry, it looked like a Can-Am. It is the most. I don't think you put anything else on it.
Well, let's find it.
So if y'all have not gone over there,
I
would love for one of you guys to win that thing. So be sure to go over there because you get one entry. I think what it is anybody can enter. And then if you want some more entries, every time you spend $1, your name gets put in the pot to win it. But it's completely free to go enter that one time. So you guys be sure to go do that.
I'm trying to
love
find
for
it.
One of y'all to win that thing.
I don't know why I can't find it. If I click on that, will
it's
it come
gonna
up?
Play the whole thing.
Anyway, he will have
There it is.
that side-by-side at the Pedals from the Past event for you guys to see it. And it is a brand new 4-seater, 6-seater, some kind of 2,500-pound towing capacity. I could have drove that to Tennessee and got my boxes all the way.
Oh.
Wow.
But y'all be sure to do that. I would love for one of y'all to win that.
They call it a Hoss tricked out Polaris Ranger.
He had that thing custom made.
I love the racks on it.
It's custom made. You will not buy another one like that.
Of course, I don't think we qualify.
Yep.
But y'all go over. We would love for one of you guys to win. That's a follower of the Cog Squad.
Absolutely. The tree I was talking about is a tea olive.
TEA.
TEA.
Tea olive.
Yep.
It doesn't produce fruit, does it?
No.
Or vegetables.
If
is
it
olive
does,
a fruit or a vegetable?
No, it's not that kind. Yep.
It's non-productive.
Non-productive.
It's just an ornamental tree, right?
Ornamental tree.
Okay.
And most people grow it as a bush,
okay.
but you can keep it cut just like a camellia. Same. It looks a lot like a camellia. The way it grows.
Where in Tennessee is the plant? It is called South Pittsburgh, Tennessee.
And I believe it is named after Pittsburgh.
Now, the plant that I had to go to pick up the boxes is in New Hope, Tennessee. It's actually, you could throw a rock. It's not far enough distance to be called a different city, but it is. So, they have these big old loading dock things. It's got these black things on the back with a red light and a green light. I ain't tell you this part. I took a video of it, but I won't never find it. So I have to back up. There's all these 18-wheelers in these bays.
Yeah.
Well, I go in the office to sign in, because I'm a truck driver.
Right.
truck drivers must sign in. I
Mhm.
go sign in, and I have to back up, and I have to watch the green light. I back the truck up until, boom, you hit these black things,
Mhm.
and the light turns red. And you sit there until the light turns green.
Yeah.
And when the light turns
Yeah.
green, you drive off and you go back to the office and you sign out and you get your bill of lading.
Okay.
I'm becoming
That's
a
pretty
professional.
good.
Yeah.
That's pretty cool.
But when I hit that building, it made a big bang. And I asked Mary Carl, I said, do you think that these truck drivers, when they back up, do you think it makes that big of a bang? I said, do you think it messed the truck up?
Oh no.
And it didn't, thankfully.
That's funny.
Yeah, I mean,
That's
I was, it's a tight spot that you had to back into.
Can you imagine having a big old trailer then?
And look, here's the ticket. I go in there and I say, well, where do I go? And they look and they said, well, somebody's in bay 5, somebody's in 7, go to 6.
Mm-hmm.
So I have to back in between 2 18-wheelers into my little spot with a red light.
Backup camera.
Oh, no. You rely on the mirrors.
Oh, you get so used to them backup cameras now.
You rely on the mirror. I mean, I wanted to go and look to make sure. Oh, here it is. Here it is. Here's what it looked like. That's me looking at all those bays trying to figure out how in the world.
Oh, that's funny.
And that's where no trucks are. Where I had to back there was trucks in between it.
That's funny.
Oh, y'all.
That's hilarious.
There we go. That's what I had to back into. I figured I'd show that at some point. So there we go.
That is hilarious. So I want to show y'all something cool I got in the mail from one of y'all. And I just thought at first, I didn't know what it was when I first saw it. And I thought, well, maybe this is a keychain. And this is a Esso keychain one of y'all sent me. Now, I did the research on it, and it's from the 60s to early 70s. I thought, man, this thing's pretty cool, right? And then on the back, it says this right here.
It's got like a number on it.
It's got a number on it, and then it says Happy Motoring Key Club. And I thought, well, this is pretty cool. And then it says postage guaranteed, and it's got a P.O. box in it, and it says drop in any mailbox. And I couldn't figure out what this meant, so I did the research on it. Well, Esso gas stations had a campaign, and you got to be part of the Key Club, and you would put these on your car keys or your truck keys. And if you lost your keys, somebody would see this and just drop it in the mailbox, and it would go to Texas. Yep, Houston, Texas. And then I'm not sure how they would get your keys, but I guess they would send them to you. I guess your name and address and all be part of your number and all.
Pretty cool, isn't it?
And they would send it to you. But I thought that was absolutely just so cool.
All manufacturers should do that today.
Yeah, you think? I don't think people would send you keys in today.
You don't think?
Probably not. But then I start thinking, well, how common was it for you to lose your keys back in the day?
I don't know.
Was that common? Was that so common that they came out with a key club?
If there were a bunch of Jasons running around, it was. Little Jason here, little Jason there. Oh, look at all those keys.
Oh my gracious. Yeah, that's probably true.
Goodness gracious.
They said
I'm not knocking him. Please don't think I'm being ugly. Nobody thought that. I'm just saying.
A lot of people saying hotel keys did the same thing.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
They had like a drop box that got returned.
Got the hotel keys returned.
Cool.
Isn't that pretty cool?
Oh, Jason.
I just thought that was really neat. And I'm going to put this on Esso's keys too.
Did you share with people what I picked up for you when I went to go get the boxes?
I don't know.
You don't remember what I picked up for you?
The crack cup?
No, the metal bins. So
no, I hadn't shared that yet.
So I had found Jason had found it actually.
Mm-hmm.
There's a farm auction page
Somebody said Jason needs a sunglass club.
Oh, goodness. He does. He needs a sunglasses club. So y'all know Jason has had his shop built, and he's been looking for
bolt bins.
I can't find a picture of it.
Yep.
And so we found some. Oh, is that it? No. We found some on this auction site, this farm auction site, and it's in Alabama. Well, it was actually 2 different bolt bins, and he was like, that's exactly what I'm looking for.
Yeah.
So we watched the auction, and it went for not too much. So we bid on it. Did I bid on it? Yeah, I bid it on it. You were editing. Here's the kicker. It was in Scottsboro, Alabama. Well, Scottsboro, Alabama is a long way away, 3 hours away. It's almost to Lodge. And so I said, you know what? I said, we could pick those up possibly when we go get the skillets or we go get the boxes.
Right.
And so we won them. And so I went ahead and paid this person because I knew who they were. And Mary Carl and I picked those up on our way to Lodge to get the boxes.
Yeah.
In
I haven't shown those
Scottsboro,
yet.
Alabama.
Yep.
So she and I went to Unclaimed Baggage for a quick stop.
Oh, yeah.
A quick stop. There's a store in Scottsboro, Alabama called Unclaimed Baggage. And what it is all these airlines, that have lost luggage. And I don't know if they're in other states or if this is, I don't know. That store was huge. It was overwhelming. It was so much stuff in there.
And you said Mary Carl didn't care for it too much.
Well, I think she was a little too,
yep.
She would have rather it been more compact.
I got you.
But we didn't stay in there long because she kind of, we needed to get back on the road anyway. It was just kind of a quick stop to pick up those, and we went right by it. But Unclaimed Baggage, and I've always wondered what that store was like.
You got to hold it down for a second.
Oh, Jason's coffee has gotten the best of him. But I promise y'all that pumpkin spice is really, really good. So I was happy to get to go in there, even if it was for just a quick minute. Now, while he went to the restroom, I haven't even told Jason about this, but I've got a little story to tell y'all about my wonderful friend, Catherine. And I will tell y'all one reason why she is such a good friend to me, because she's just a good person. And this is genuine good stuff here. So Catherine was recently in a Dollar General store, and there was a long line. And I hope I'm getting the way she showed it or shared it to me accurate. Long line. People are getting frustrated because the person up at the line, there's only one cash register, had a buggy full of groceries. So she gets in the line, and the people are starting to put stuff back. It was an elderly couple. They're putting stuff back, and people are starting to go, you could tell they were frustrated. They had 1 or 2 items, and here these people are holding up the line, and Catherine's in the back of the line, and she's like, what's going on? What's going on? And so she realizes that the people are putting the stuff back because they probably, could not afford it. And so she continued to watch, and they kept putting stuff back. And what it was they only had X amount of dollars. And this was these people's food that they were buying. So Catherine went up to the front of the line, and she said, excuse me, but could I help? And she said, I don't want to intervene, but don't put that stuff back. Cans of soup, canned beans, things that you need to live off of. So Catherine told them to put all the stuff back up on the counter, and she took care of their bill.
That's awesome.
She took care of their bill. Not only did she take care of their bill, but she told them to put their money back in their pocket. And they put their money back in their pocket, which was probably the last time that couple had, an elderly couple. And, obviously on fixed income, she's a good lady. And she did not ask me to share this. She probably doesn't want me to have shared it. But I want y'all to know what a good person Catherine is, if you didn't already know that yourself.
That's right.
All those people that were in front of Catherine, huffing and puffing, some of those people could have probably helped instead of blowing off steam. Yes, they were in a hurry, but Catherine went home crying, and it was not crying tears of sadness. It was tears of joy, because you just get a good feeling when you help somebody.
Mm-hmm.
And it makes you sad to know that there's that many people that could have helped. They may not could have, but they didn't have to be ugly about
That's
it.
right.
So good people left in this world. Y'all go give Catherine a follow if you don't already. Catherine at G&G Farm. Love her, love Tony, and thankfully they're both on the mend and feeling better.
That's right. So is Michael Key.
So is Michael Key.
Yep.
So is Michael Key. So anyway. Well, you're back.
I'm back. I was fixing. Oh,
you lost your train of thought.
I did. No, it was I saw a lot of people asking about termite.
Uh-huh.
So George and myself, 99% George, worked on termite yesterday, and I'm going to tell y'all. So he had the motor out of termite in about 15 minutes, give or take.
So I'm in Birmingham, and Jason sends me a text and tells me the motor's out.
It's out.
And I promise y'all, they had just started working on it. Of course, I didn't read it until I got to a stopping point, but it was just like that.
Absolutely out. And this is all I've ever done. Now, I haven't worked on vehicles, but I was been in the part business, automotive part business, ever since I graduated high school. And I was the service and parts director, or service manager and parts manager at the GM dealership for basically 20 years. And, so I had my technicians, and, and everybody was wonderful, but George is a little different. He is methodical as I've ever seen anybody. I had gotten out he brought his own tools, but I had gotten out my battery powered wrenches, and it's like, no, we're not going to use. I appreciate you getting these out, but we're not going to use these because Volkswagen motors are so precise, and that we don't want to over tighten or stretch anything. So everything's going to be done by hand. So everything he did was hand tools only, no power tools whatsoever. And he measures just about everything. So he has his micrometer, and everything's measured. Is just, I've never seen anything like it. Never seen anything like it. In all my days of automotive.
He's a professional.
Absolute professional.
He was put in our path for a reason. Just like Catherine was put in those people's path for that reason. George is a blessing.
He is a blessing, and me and him become really good friends too.
Of course, I was able to speak to George before I headed out yesterday morning, and he's just such a genuinely good guy.
Oh, nice. Extremely nice.
For somebody to reach out to us that has followed us for years, and then
6 years,
and then moved to not too far from us, and be a Volkswagen,
guru.
Oh, he's an everything guru. He's not just a Volkswagen guru. It's just perfect. It's just perfect.
It is.
And y'all know Donnie works full-time job. Donnie is the one that was helping with the Volkswagen. Right. Donnie is a young man, so Donnie doesn't have the experience that George has, and it's just a good thing.
It is just unreal. He and of course he's not only he had the motor tore apart. He had the engine out and completely disassembled in 2 hours.
Yeah,
give or take. I mean, somewhere around there. And all the time, he's talking to me. He's showing me. So I'm thinking, if I wasn't there,
right. Oh, he could have done it in 10 minutes. Yeah. But the thing that he emphasized to me before I left is he said, I hope that y'all understand that I just want things to be done properly.
Right.
And as long as you're willing to let me, make sure everything is done correctly.
Mm-hmm.
And of course we are. I mean, we're happy that he wants to do that. He doesn't want to just put it back together to put a Band-Aid over it.
Right.
He wants it to be fixed so we can actually go to Colorado in this bus.
That's right.
We can go to Colorado.
Well, he did explain to me that motor is a 1600 air-cooled Volkswagen motor. And he said that they put this exact same motor in small airplanes.
What?
And he said that shows you how dependable and reliable they are if it's done correctly.
Well, it'll be done correctly.
Because you can't pull over on the side of the road in an airplane.
You might could. You might could. Depending on who's driving, Dyson. You might could.
Oh, so we did make headway on termite yesterday. We do have to, he's going to order a couple more parts that we needed that he didn't know that we needed until we got all in there.
Mm-hmm.
So we got some more stuff we got to order, and it's going great. It's going great.
I just am feeling good about this. Go to Alaska. Oh my gosh.
It is a camper.
We'd have to go through Canada. So we'd have to have a passport.
We gotta get our passport ready.
And we don't have a passport.
Mm-hmm.
So maybe by the time the bus gets ready, we'll have our passport and we can go to Alaska. I would love that.
It is a camper now. It's got 2 big beds.
I was just, this Alaska.
This doesn't have air conditioning.
This Alaska thing's got me. We're going to Alaska. We don't need air conditioner.
We do in between here and Alaska.
Not if we wait until November.
Oh.
We're going to need some mud grips.
But the heat will work though. When he's done.
Oh, good.
The heat will work when he's
done. This is just perfect. It's just perfect. We don't want Mary Carl taken off in termite if it's not dependable.
That's right.
Surely it was going to work, with the way things were going, but that doesn't mean it wasn't going to break down.
Right.
But now we feel much better about things. We feel much better about things. Okay, so were you done with termite?
I'm done with termite.
Okay.
Go ahead.
Don't want to do any interrupting.
No, go ahead.
So on our way home yesterday evening, it was dusk. It was not dark. It was dusk. So Mary Carl and I, how much longer do we have? 4 minutes. Well, I'll skip that part. So we took some back roads to get home. Actually, we took a back road down by Catherine's house, which is not far from us. And we see something flying. And she said, is that, I'm talking about Mary Carl, not Catherine. Is that blue? That looks like blue-winged teals. And I'm like, I'm just driving.
Yeah,
just driving my car.
That's
and I'm
right.
like, looks like blue-winged teals. She said, pull over. And so, where that Sunshine Farms is on Catherine's Road?
Yeah.
On the Maplesville side.
Yeah. I know
that was the perfect place. So I pull over. Well, as soon as I hit the park, as soon as I put the car in park, she hops out. And I'm like, what? And she's like this. Mama, it's Nighthawks. And I said, what? Cut the car off. Cut the car off. So I cut the car off and she's taking a video. And it's Nighthawks. And she's heard a Nighthawk before, but she's never seen it.
So she got to see it.
She got to see it. And y'all, I saw them too, but I can't see like she can. I mean, I got a good pair of eyes, but I said, how do you know that's a Nighthawk? And she said, okay, because where the flight feathers begin and where the such and such feathers end, there's a strip of white right there. Well, I can't even hardly see the bird flying, much less a strip of white. And it was 13 of them.
Wow.
13 of them. So what they were doing is they're migrating. They all go south for the winter. They go as far south as Argentina.
Fall migration has begun.
So birds, most of the time, will migrate during the night.
Yes.
If you did not know this, they're using all their daytime energy to accumulate food and to get ready to fly at night. This is the same with the Nighthawks. Y'all, I'm here to tell you, I'm not tooting my own child's horn, but I have never in my life, I learned something new every single day.
Y'all, I have no idea how she knows
it's
so
her passion.
Much. It's been like that.
It's been like that since she was 2 years old.
It has been like that since she was 2 years old. We can show y'all. Remember, I even shown y'all an old book that has all the North American birds in it, and it's one where you write down, if you'd seen it. And she was barely could write. A lot of her letters were backwards, and she was documenting birds she saw. Then it was like 4 or 5 years old.
Yeah, I mean,
it's crazy. But anyways, that's her passion.
It's her passion.
Yep.
And so, of course, she starts reading more about nighthawks and how they operate, and they can go in smaller flocks, which 13 would be a smaller flock, or larger flocks. So we didn't get to see a larger flock, but they are indeed moving birds of all kinds in large flocks.
Right.
So here's what she asked me to ask y'all to do. Most of you probably already do this.
I saw somebody already say it.
But if you do not, please, at night, cut off your lights.
Your exterior lights.
I said, Mary Carl, do you want me to tell people that? And she said, yes. Now, y'all know she's private. She doesn't want to be seen on camera, but she wants me to share to protect the birds.
It can mess them up.
They go by the stars, and lights to a bird that's in flight will look like a star from above, and they can get messed up.
Yep.
So cut your lights off at night, especially right now when it's heavy migration time. We actually went to a map, or she did, on the way home, and it's not over us yet as far as the heavy migration, but it's coming. So all over the United States, I don't care where you are, please cut your lights off at night. Think of Mary Carl when you cut the lights off. She we walked around some big buildings downtown yesterday, and she was looking to see if the windows had protection on them.
Yep, she's big on that too.
There was a building that we walked around, and she was like, yes, because it had the dots on it that eliminate birds visually from crashing.
And the Alabama Audubon Association has been pushing that really hard and has teamed up with several of those businesses and stuff in downtown Birmingham to help, put the stickers on. And they offer the sticker. I think they offer that service for free too for those buildings and businesses in that area too.
I don't know what she will become in her later years, but she will become something that has to do with birds.
Yeah,
it's her doubt. Love, it's her passion, and her knowledge at this age is just, I can't imagine what it's going to be like when she is college age. No. I mean, we don't know where she'll go. We don't know what she'll do. We want her to chase her passion, and whatever that is, we will, of course, take her lead. But it's just amazing. It's just amazing.
Yep.
And she's ever so learning. I mean, what is it?
You got a cat behind you.
What kind of cat? I don't see any cat. Do y'all see a cat?
Oh, me.
No, I didn't see a cat. Okay, well.
I saw Lester was on here. So
Lester?
I didn't see him, but I saw a lot of people saying, hello, Lester.
I thought hello, Lester. Lester's right there. You see him?
With Edgar.
With Edgar.
Yeah.
Well, y'all, we've almost been here an hour, and we got work to do, but y'all don't forget to cut your lights off tonight.
That's right.
Don't forget to cut your lights off tonight.
And it is Saturday.
Oh, we forgot to talk about football.
I'm glad we did.
So may the best team win. That's what we'll say. May the best team win. Where's your hat anyway?
I usually don't wear it but that one time.
Is that right?
Yeah, because I don't want to get people up. People kind of get it bent out of shape sometimes.
Goodness. Oh, goodness. Well, we hope whatever you're doing, you have a wonderful day.
That's right.
And get that water reminder. I want to show that.
Water reminder?
Reminder.
Oh, we got, these are back in stock. And the blue and
look, your buddy caramel. Philip Rush is on here.
Hey,
he said,
Philip.
War Eagle.
Yeah, Philip's he's a big
Hey,
fan.
Let me tell you.
We still love you though, Philip.
Let me tell y'all something. I was thinking about this the other day. The last thing before we go. Y'all know Jason is a big Alabama fan, right? Auburn is a big birding school, right?
Oh, yeah, I know.
I had a very, very good friend that was a guy growing up, and his family was the biggest Auburn fans that there was. actually went to an Auburn football game with him and his family. They paid money to the school every year. You got to sit in these special stands. Well, then this guy went to the University of Alabama. The whole family became University of Alabama fans. And I'm just saying, he may be wearing orange and blue one day, Philip. He may be wearing orange and blue. If his money goes to Auburn University, he may in turn to orange and blue.
My buddy TJ didn't switch over.
He didn't, but
I don't think Sam did.
That
either.
Was not his money.
But I think Sam did.
He wore Auburn stuff.
Auburn baseball stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. So anyway, I'm just saying, I'm just saying. But Mississippi State's a big bird school too.
It is.
Avian school. Anyway, this is what I wanted to show y'all. Y'all don't forget to turn your water off.
I got to put some new ones out. The goats have decided I didn't need some on some.
Anyway.
And I need to go put these out today.
Michael said, ain't no way.
Ain't no way.
I don't know, Michael. Oh, I don't know.
Well, the good thing is Mary Carl could give a lick about it.
He doesn't care.
She doesn't care at all.
She doesn't care.
Just me. I'm the only one.
Yeah.
And it's all good and fun for me.
Oh, it is.
The older I get, the less serious I take it. It really do.
So the next thing you know is I won't be leaving the house on football days. I hope you guys enjoyed this live and you're finished with your pumpkin spice coffee that Ryan made. I might have a cup of pumpkin spice decaf. Did you know Ryan made that this year too? And we've got some down there in the pantry. So
we can do that too.
Yeah, pumpkin spice decaf to make it through the football day because Alabama doesn't play till 6:45.
Yeah, all the good games are late today. Oklahoma and Michigan.
Is Lester waiting on us?
That's the one. Oklahoma and Michigan.
Oklahoma and Michigan.
Oklahoma's my dark horse this year.
Solar lights off at night. Everything off at night, please, if you can.
Yep.
If you can.
If you can, you can't. It is what it is.
You're going to get hit by the Mary Carl police.
Mm-hmm.
All right, y'all. Until next time, which should be Tuesday.
Should be Tuesday.
Y'all.
Be good.